Flight Inquiries, MCG. Umesh asks, who do you reckon would South Africa go with? Spin or pace as the fourth bowler?
Well, AB de Villiers said there's zero chance that they will play an all-pace attack, which I think means that they'll probably leave Imran Tahir out and play Kyle Abbott, and JP Duminy will do some of the spin job.
So 0% means no chance, basically.
It should mean that, but it might mean 100%.
Oh, mind games from AB de Villiers. Short Pitch says, shouldn't ICC organise tri-series between Australia, South Africa and New Zealand to find a winner and save others the embarrassment?
What would we all do for 2 months?
Well, and also that leaves out India, and they're never going to do that, are they? Let's face it. We might end up having one that involves India, Australia and England.
Hang on, didn't we just have that?
Yes, we did. That's the future. Get rid of all these other... who really wants a World Cup where actually countries from around the world play? What a ridiculous idea that is. Who wants to give others a chance? Kiwi Callie asks, where are all the people who are calling New Zealand dark horses for the tournament now? Eh?
Look, I actually thought dark horses was a positive thing, right? Is it not a good thing that they were called dark horses and they're winning?
Well, I suppose the idea behind dark horses is that like a smoky, someone that you probably don't expect to win, but they kind of could be good. I reckon, everything that to do with New Zealand, even if you fly over there at the moment, the safety video is based on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a Lord of the Rings thing, if New Zealand are dark horses, they're like those evil, scary dark horses in Lord of the Rings that paw the ground and have steam coming out their noses. And when they see you, they are going to eat you. Tim Southey's like one of those. Brendan McCullum is like one of those at the moment.
I don't know. To me, they're so cuddly and sweet and... I don't know. I can't see them like that. They're more like a little hobbit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Stephen Finn would be describing Brendan McCullum
as a hobbit. But a mean hobbit, those piercing green eyes, Frodo Baggins style.
Mean hobbit. They're mean hobbits. Girl with Glasses says, is Brendan McCullum the best captain among the World Cup sides? Well, he's a pretty good one. There are some good captains, though.
I thought we needed to put that one in just because we can debate the good captains. AB de Villiers? There and thereabouts. Dhoni. Got to be one of the best.
He's got to be up there.
How about Michael Clark?
Well, it's Australia. We've got captains coming out our ears. We've got 3 captains. We just throw in any time you like.
So then yours have got to be the best.
Yeah, we've got 3. Aryan says, do you think teams like Bangladesh, Ireland, Zimbabwe get proper respect from the big teams? Well, Zimbabwe certainly gave South Africa a few nervous moments, didn't they?
They did, but I'm not sure whether they get proper respect. I mean, in all seriousness, we saw South Africa play them with a lot of respect, but I don't know if that should have even happened. Look at the way New Zealand treated Scotland. That's what needs to happen.
So I suppose by treating them with respect, sometimes you maybe give them a bit of a sniff into a game that they shouldn't have a sniff in. So maybe don't treat them with respect. Don't respect, trash those nations. Cliff asks, any light at the end of the tunnel for West Indies, or are they sliding into the abyss?
I put that in as Pakistan were 25 for 5 or something like that, and that's a big light. It's like shining, glaring down, 25 for 5.
Yeah, that's very true. Although it looks as though we don't have the latest news, but at this point, not great news for Darren Bravo, is it?
No,
He'd be a big loss for them.
That would be a big pity. He missed the South Africa series too, so I was actually quite looking forward to seeing him, and now I don't think we will.
Yeah, they haven't looked great though. Let's face it, and they are missing, some of the really good players. I did find it funny. I was at the press conference where Richie Richardson said, we don't want to peak at the wrong time. We don't want to peak too early. So maybe the abyss is just the reverse peak. And they're going
the valley,
and they're going to get out of the reverse peak and peak at the right time. Xavier asks, given the setup that they're stuck with for the World Cup, what can England do to actually qualify?
I just want to answer that by saying nothing.
Yeah, they could win some games. That would help.
They could, or they could not. They don't look like they could win anything right now.
I thought they were looking a lot better in the tri-series. They beat India 3 times. The problem is they peaked too early. They beat India 3 times, and now they've gone into the reverse peak, and I don't know how they're going to get out. Tom asks, on a scale of 1 to Bangladesh, how badly did England play yesterday? Hey, Bangladesh won a game this week against Afghanistan. They had their moments.
I think we need to answer that by saying Kenya.
Kenya. What about Netherlands? Where do the Netherlands come in on that?
Oh look, they're doing okay at the moment. Hey? They've qualified back into into Division 1. So I've got a soft spot for the Netherlands because they're filled with South Africans.
Yeah. I mean, England yesterday, they were just terrorised. They were just thumped from the. New Zealand just grabbed hold of them. It was just like seeing someone go like that and not stop punching. So yeah, they played badly, but gee. The figures that Southey got, the way that McCullum batted, I wouldn't be surprised if New Zealand do that too.
Are they peaking too early?
New Zealand's peaking too early. They're going out of this World Cup. No chance, no chance. The dark horse will be put down. Dennis asks, hello Dennis, what's the vibe like with the launch of the women's BBL? Will we see many international players? Well, I think we have to because there's 6 domestic teams in Australia at the moment. And at least one of those is not very strong at all. You've got 2 very strong teams and then a couple kind of coming up and challenging. But to have suddenly go for 8 teams, which will all be aligned with the 8 BBL teams, I don't think that there's enough depth in Australia to have enough good quality games. So it'd be good to see the likes of, say, someone like Mignon du Preez.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, that maybe it would create a lot of opportunity for players, especially somewhere like South Africa where some of them are professional and some of them aren't. And even the professional ones aren't earning enough money to actually make a living. If they could now come and play in a tournament like this would be fantastic for them. I don't think it's going to create IPL-type superstars in the women's teams, not just yet anyway, but maybe it'll be a start.
Saketh says, if you have to pick a team of handsome 11, who'll be there? Handsome, the best looking players. But at least Perry would be in there, wouldn't she?
Absolutely. Mignon du Preez, I'd say, is right up there.
Meg Lanning. She's hot, she's babe. Meg.
I don't think politically correct, you're not allowed to say that.
Oh, really?
You've got to change that.
Throwing Sarah
She's
Taylor.
handsome.
Handsome. Sarah Taylor's handsome. What about Susie Bates? She's very tall, very athletic.
This woman knows her women's cricket.
Oh, they women, are they? But of course, I have to say, the final 2 places in a handsome 11 would have to go to Jared Kimber and George de Velde. We'll see you next time.